All right, recording for YouTube once again. This is going to be another vintage Magic Online League game. We did win the die roll, which is nice. We don't often win the coin flip or die roll. Last few damn times we've been going like second. This isn't a mulligan, unfortunately, so we're going to have to mulligan. But we don't have any lands. This hand is also going to be a mulligan because we only have one land. We can't keep this. I mean, we have like top and Fleshraker, but I don't see us winning a game where we only have one land and we have to rely on like tops and stuff. Well, hold on a second. Let me think about this because we could just go turn one top, turn two, like look at the top three, find. Okay, I don't hate this. Let's keep this hand. I actually don't hate this because we can definitely find something. Let's see. Do I care about what do I cut? The Mystic Forge or the One Ring? I think Mystic Forge is just better than the One Ring because it gives us like whatever cards we want. So let's do that. Let's cut this. Let's say done. I just think that the One Ring is bad. Is not is like the worst card in this hand, and I think that everything else is just better because we want two tops in order to combo off with Fleshraker. So like it, let's say we draw like okay, we're facing the mirror match basically, I think, or another shops deck. Yeah, we're facing the mirror. I don't hate that actually. Actually, oh, this is tough because we can't actually win with Scrawling Crawler in play. We're gonna have to figure out a way to do this um outside of that. Oh, I need to tick my upkeep. Oh, thanks, last son Alex. See you later, man. All right, so I guess we're just gonna draw a card here. Ugh, I don't like drawing cards when we already have. Let's just look at the top card of our top three cards of our library and see what we have. All right, this is a good. This is pretty good. Let's go. Talon Gates, Mox Ruby City. Let's draw a card here. Unfortunately, we do have to just allow these triggers to happen. But yeah, we can go now. We can go Grim Monolith, and then tap this for the Manifold Key. Untap the Grim Monolith. And now we can just go Mystic Forge. We know the top card is a Sensei's top, but I think that's fine. Because now we can just like we'll draw the Mox Ruby, right? And then we can go Mystic Forge, exile the Talon Gates. But first we should probably untap the Grim Monolith. Unless we want to untap the Mystic Forge. I don't think that's wrong either. We do get 4 mana next turn, which is nice. Okay, we really have to think about this long and hard. That's what she said. Because I don't know if we can. This is just really nerve wracking. Okay, Vexing Bubble makes life easier for us because now we know that we can't cast Mox Ruby. So that means that we're gonna have to go with the Fleshraker plan. Oh, actually, you know what? At the end of their turn, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack the Mystic Forge. Yeah, because we don't have any reason to have Mox Ruby when there's a Vexing Bauble in play. I mean, there are reasons like Fleshraker can do something with triggering that, but honestly, at this point, I'd rather just try to find another Fleshraker. Okay, that's not bad. Let's just F6 here. If we can get 2 Fleshrakers, then we can win this. So that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal, is to try to get 2 Fleshrakers. Alright, I think ultimately what we need is to untap this. Cast this. Float this. Cast this. Oh. They didn't they conceded way too early. There was no guarantee that I was gonna win, because they had a thing that makes me lose life every time I draw a card. So either they didn't see that, or I'll take the win. I'll take the W. But I think that was a premature concession. They would have to, it would require me to get 2 Fleshrakers. I mean, I there was a good chance I would have gotten there, but still, like, if every time I draw a card I lose 1 life, I don't think it's a guarantee that I win. Anyway, what do we want to do in this matchup? I think Argentum Masticore is pretty nice. Except I don't think I care about that stuff, honestly. I think our main goal is to just try to win. So I think at the very least we cut Chalice since we're going second. We could even cut Vexing Bauble, honestly, because they're not really playing Force of Wills or anything like that. And then we could go like Null Rod, but I mean, Null Rod is pretty neutral to us. It does hurt both of us, but it does hurt them. I think when we play it, it hurts them more than it hurts us, right? The other thing we could do is bring in Pithing Needle. I think that's the safer thing to bring in. And then we could just bring in one more Null Rod effect. Or we could bring in like, I think Dismember's a reasonable choice here because it lets us get rid of the opposing scrolling crawlers so that we can eventually just pop off. So let's just do that. Let's bring in another Dismember, and then we'll just, or our only Dismember, I should say, and then we'll just go ahead and play. All right, so let's see. We won the game keeping like a 1-lander last game, I think. I don't know if this is a good hand to keep. It's certainly fine. I think we can just keep it. Yeah, let's keep it. Because we can actually untap the top and draw 2 cards instead of 1. I don't hate that idea. I also don't love it because we're just drawing the top again. But it's like our hand is kind of immune to like Vexing Baubles and Chalices, right? And that's exactly the kind of thing that you'd like to see. Oh, if they just start, they have access to what, like 6 mana now? My chances of winning this are not good. Let's just put it that way. When your opponent has 6 mana on turn 1, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, that's for sure. But let's see what they do, because we've gotten into way worse situations before. Oh, okay, they're just gonna pass the turn. I like that. Let's see what they do here. Okay, this is a good. This is pretty decent. We can just cast all our little bauble things. Let's just do that. Let's just cast our little baubles. And then next turn we just play like a Talon Gates or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Or I guess we go Ancient Tomb, right? We go Ancient Tomb. Look at the top card, or maybe untap something. It depends on what we draw, but I think our next play is to go Ancient Tomb, so that we have mana to both key and top. I guess probably want to top first. Let's see what our opponent does here. Is it Mastercore? Oh, nice. They brought in the Mastercores. I decided not to do that, but I think that is a good play for them to do that. They're probably going to get rid of the key, I would imagine. But again, our philosophy is not to win the game through beats. Since they are going first, they do have an advantage in the aggro perspective. Our goal is to try to win the game through other means. So let's just go ahead and draw for turn. Okay. Well, I don't hate like getting patchwork here, because it does give them the opportunity. It does give me the opportunity to like. Let me think. I think I think I still want to do what I was gonna do before. Let's just look at the top card, see what it is, go from there. Okay, well there's a glaring Fleshraker. So we can actually draw. Oh, we can't do both. I was gonna say we could try to like draw 2 cards or something. Let's see. Probably Grim Monolith, Soul Ring, and like Glaring Fleshraker. And then, um, well, even if we draw Glaring Fleshraker this turn, we can't cast it. So let's just do this. Let's just cast this. We are down on time. And then we can just start like, I don't know, untapping and doing shenanigans with top. Let's see how we do here. I think our chances are pretty good. They're probably thinking, oh, let's get rid of the patchwork, and then we'll swoop in and win out of nowhere with. We'll try to win out of nowhere with the top strategy. All right, we got 2 tops going. We're gonna make some waves here with the patchwork, and then I think we're just gonna pass the turn. Assuming they don't have an answer to top, we do win here. If they want to get rid of the Fleshraker, that's fine. Let's see what they target here. They might want to target the patchwork. Okay, I mean that's fine because that means they go down mana, which is very very important. Mana is everything in this game. I think mana is more important than drawing cards, honestly. All right, hopefully they don't like pop off with patchwork and win here out of nowhere. With 3 cards, I don't think it's possible. With 3 cards, they'd have to go like City of Traders, Glaring Fleshraker, Sensei's Top. Let's see what their Chalice. Oh, that actually stops me a lot. That actually does do it. Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe there's still a chance. Okay, well, I'm fine drawing the top here. This is tough. I think we didn't throw away the game. We weren't expecting Chalice. There's no way we could have known that they were going to Chalice on 1 here. Let's see. I don't really want to cast Glaring Fleshraker next turn because they're just going to remove it with Argentum. So I think the play here is to try to draw another card off of... Let's just do this. I think the play here is to... I don't think we want to spin the top. Oh, we could spin the top. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just spin the top here. Okay. I think we could probably safely go to game 3. I think it's safe for us to go to game 3. That was rough. Because there's no way we could have known that that was gonna happen. Looks like I gotta activate Windows. That's pretty funny. Okay, so let's go. Let's bring back the Chalice and the Vexing Bauble, and I guess Mastercore is good. I guess we bring that in against them since they did the same to us. And then I think maybe cutting like the One Ring might be fine. Cutting like a Manifold Key. I wouldn't cut both Manifold Keys. Pithing Needle, what is this getting? I think we can probably cut... Do we want to cut Pithing Needle? Doesn't really do much against... Yeah, we can cut the Pithing Needle. I don't think we need that. Let's just move on to game 3 here. We're gonna go first. Okay, this is a good keep. I think we'll keep this hand and just try to win with Scrawling Crawler. All right. We'll go Mox Ruby. Go actually hold on a second. Let's go Chalice on 0. That's going to be very important. And then we'll go Scrolling Crawler. And then F6. Okay, that was a very powerful turn 1. Very powerful turn 1. Let's see how they do. They lose 1 life here. So automatically, like, the great thing about this card, this Scrolling Crawler, it's 3 mana, deal 5 damage to your opponent. I don't know if you realize that. But it deals 5 damage to your opponent right up front. City Traders is a very good card. They're going to go Grim Monolith here. Ooh, Key, okay. Do they have Mana Vault? Ah, top, okay. Well, Scrolling Crawler is good against top. So let's just yield to this. Let's yield to this. We'll draw another card here on our draw step. Can't do much here. So I think we just pass the turn, I guess. Let's just go Ancient Tomb. Key. Probably just like Talon Gates, end of turn or something. Lose a bunch of life and Talon Gates this into play. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I remain optimistic, but I'm also very cautious as well, if that makes any sense. Optimistic, but cautious. Okay, I'm very scared right now. I'm very scared. But we do have Talon Gate, so we can flash in something to phase out the Fleshraker if that ever happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they had 2 tops. They're just looking at the top 3 cards of their library. I thought they were gonna pop off with Fleshraker, and I was gonna be like, no. Well, I guess we're not doing terrible. I mean, they have 7 cards in hand. I'm assuming some of those are Moxen. So that's something. Let's see if they play another land. Oh, they're gonna dismember. Okay, sure. They're at 10 life. We're gonna be at 14. I don't think I want to flash in Talon Gates. I don't think that's the right play. Another Ancient Tomb. Okay. Well, we're not doing a whole lot here. They're also not doing a whole lot either, but they have a top, which means they get to look at the top cards of their library and do stuff. Yeah, that's scary. Well, they at least they know that they're drawing a top, so whatever the top card is whatever they have. Let's see what lands they have. They have like a lot of cards and no mana. We have like a lot of mana and like no cards. So we're like the opposite end of the stick. All right. Let's see what they do here. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Okay. I think we let this resolve. I think we let the Fleshraker trigger resolve and just see what they do. Instead of flashing in stuff, because like, okay, I think now we do this. I just wasn't sure when to do it, but I think now is the time. because they probably have two tops. I'm imagining. We also have Dismember, so we can do that too. I just figured I'd rather like ramp up and also gain some incremental advantage by flashing in like Talon Gates first, and then maybe on their upkeep I can like let's take their upkeep here, because on their upkeep we can Dismember. Ooh. Um. Okay, let's go. Let's go City of Traders. Um, we do have to play a little bit fast here. I mean, we're at 14 minutes. We're doing fine. I just always assume that we should play fast. Let's see here. I guess we don't really need Black Lotus. We have a lot of mana. I think what we really need to do is like do the whole top thing and see if we can find an answer. And then we'll look at the top card and see if we can find like something, I guess. Okay. Um this is pretty good. I don't think we have enough though to do it, to do the thing. Can we? Can we do the thing? Um this is annoying. I think we might have to just not do the thing, because how much mana do we have? We also have to keep in mind we have a chalice. So we have 5 mana right now. Let's see. 5 mana gets us. We can. Okay, so we untap Sensei's top, draw 2 cards. Yes, we can do it. We can do the thing. Let's go for it. Oh, Scrawling Crawler. I'm sorry. I thought that was Glaring Fleshraker. Oh. All right. Well, that's fine. Cause I still think we do the thing. I still think we do the thing. All right. Let's control. No. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's just draw here. Okay. All right. We're going to be taking a lot of damage here. But I think that this is for the best. I think I'm going to just upkeep, get rid of their Dismember their Glaring Fleshraker. All right, and then we're kind of out of mana here. They have access to a lot of mana though. They have access to like 4 mana. They're gonna go down to 5. Another Glaring Fleshraker. Okay, is that it? Is that game? Maybe I should have chaliced on 1 instead of 0. Maybe I should have chaliced on 1 instead of 0. Ah, it was rough. Rough game. Rough game. I'm at 1 life. All right. Well, I'm about to concede. Well, let's see. They have to look at the top cards. They have to just cast one more spell. I wasn't expecting the second Glaring Fleshraker. Okay, that's it. That's game. That was rough. That was a tough beat. Tough beat. We shouldn't have, maybe we shouldn't have, maybe we shouldn't have tapped our Ancient Tombs so quickly. But there you have it, folks. That's another game of Vintage. That was a tough one. Anyway, we'll keep playing, and yeah, thanks for watching if you're on YouTube.